showing this Finnish laavu that I built. The word laavu is the Finnish name, and it describes an open shelter which they make in the winter to face a log fire, so they can sleep overnight in very cold conditions. And the idea is that they make a fire with a reflector and it heats up this space. I just made one here in the lower Wye Valley, just at home here, and a different situation, wind and rain of course here, so I've just got a little open fire. I can cook on it and make coffee and whatever. This is just some holly, some spare holly we've had from clearing out the wood, because the holly tends to shade everything out if it's given a chance. So some nice solid pieces of holly, and then a bit of roofing felt. So this is you come here in the rain, get a sort of nice fire going, and just chill out in this bit of birch glade. So I'll just show you the spot. This is the details of it here. There's some cooking pots, just a bit of felt on the back, an old door, bit of a chain which I could put across to the trees, and we've had some copies here and whatever. I've even annealed some knives in there. It gets so hot in there because there's some holes in this. It's on a slope. It gets very, very hot indeed. So, and there's a bit of a birch, nice little spot just to sit and chill out, and there's a bit of bilberry there. That's one of the reasons I cleared this holly, is to give some light to this bilberry, whortleberry or whatever you call it, Vaccinium myrtillus. So that's hopefully going to sort of do better and better here. We've taken everything out except for mountain ash and some birch. This is an interesting feature, which is a stone line. It doesn't seem to be a wall. It's a bit of a mystery, and it's completely straight, and most walls here are curved, so we don't know how old it is. It could be quite old. It points to the highest hill in the area. Anyway, going back to the laavu, the people have described the sort of Polish laavu and laavu tent and that, and I think laavu, as I said, is an open shelter, and you know, when you put two sides together and it's a tent, then I suppose it doesn't become a laavu anymore. I'm not sure, but this is what I think of as a laavu. And just a nice spot to sit, all weather, because we get a lot of rain here, and we've just had some ravens. We've got some very high trees up here, some Douglas fir. We just had the ravens croaking. I came along and they just flew off, but they'll fly across the River Wye to the other side in no time. So there we are. Plenty of birch if I need a bit of bark. Not that I want to wound these trees, but they're falling down, some of the old ones, and I can get the bark off them to start the fire. That's how I start the fire. There we go.